They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
That's taken in by Arroyo. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 47. Cat 60, cat 60.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
19-18. Warriors 70. Lions. Go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
He finds his man complete. That's Horton. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw again. This one complete to Simpson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Touchdown, Carolina! Danny Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same, make something happen in this one.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
First and 10.
Hold the stick.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores,
Okay,
but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Check smash. Ready.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Hold, good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt hold. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, check that.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Ready? 60 bites, 60 bites.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Ready? Go.
Again, it's Walker. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 5.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Here we go. 70, Timberwood.
On play action, they'll throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Here's Kelly to throw. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 10 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready up! Warriors, 17! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and they get to Kelly. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Hustle, hustle!
At the 40-yard line.
Buffalo 18!
Now Kelly. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nice throw from the third-round pick. It gets him a first down.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 19 tight, 19 tight! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! Ready, ready?
Now Kelly. That's caught by Tucker. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That's another Panthers first down.
7 Pirates, 7
First and 10
60,
at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Kelly. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard
Kelly.
line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Third down and
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go! Cougar 19!
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Pass to 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he floated one out there incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19, shot, Warriors, 17.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Deep to return is Darius Davis. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. To throw, Kelly. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Kelly to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
73, Bryant. Ready.
A play fake. Now Kelly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Cowboy 80.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Gets around him. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Torrey Horton. 76 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Back to Mixon on first down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Mixon with a first down carry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Play action, it's Kelly. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Xavier Legette from 19 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. They'll try to run a reverse here. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is Simpson with a catch. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now an audible here into something else.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Simpson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. Hurt.
Back to throw again. Simpson reels it in over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Ready. Dragon 60 Eagles. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. And Walker has it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
He finds his man complete. It's Simpson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are back within a score. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
38. Seahawks 35. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Kelly. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now Kelly. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tucker. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Kelly. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Kelly to throw. Finding Gray on the out route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Hubbard again.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 4 yards to their fourth quarter lead.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
That's the score. Panthers 45. Seahawks 35. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Panthers 45. Seahawks 42. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Kelly. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Kelly. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Kellen. On the RPO, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Operating from the gun, Kellen. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Legette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Seahawks 42. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Walker. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain. 2. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
In motion goes the tight end. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not.
Maverick. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. That one caught. It's Horton. He's got room to roam. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here's first and goal. Here's Walker. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Kelly to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this throw will be intercepted. He's got a full head of steam. And he'll get it all the way down inside the This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Hurt. Stop. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
19 Lions. Here we go. Tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
70 Rangers. Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by over here up near the 40. Ready? 18 Rattler, Cowboy 80. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Carolina, it'll be a 500 start as the